Hey everybody, welcome back to Chamberlain Family Farms. Today we're going to be building a wall and putting up French doors. Dad, he got this wall up the other day. So there'll be two glass French doors that'll go right up in here. There'll be another wall come up. And this whole section back here will be his woodworking area. Oh my gosh.
Other thing about it, I get dizzy real quick.
Yeah, all been over. Go to the other side. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill these gaps in right here next to the wall. Give it some more secured anchor on. Already got some cut, some boards. I just got to screw them into place. We'll stick that right up here. And then we'll drill some screws holding these little boards in there, as well as these. So then we got to do the same on the other side. We got to get this framed in. And hopefully we can get them two French doors on here today. All right, so we got it in. Now we gotta get it, make sure it's level with this board. And once we get it screwed in, then we'll screw it to these boards. What are you doing? And of course he toe-nailed two into this one. And you guys can do this before you actually build your whole wall. But as far as speed and everything goes, it's quicker just to do just your normal box. Slap it up there, but to each their own. Like I always say, there's more than one way to do things, so. All right, now this is secured onto this. Now we just got to secure it to this.
It's good to put your nails or screws at an angle, never straight in, because they'll work loose over time. You put them at angles, it stays in there solid.
All right, we did the same thing to this side. Extend the wall just a little bit, make it more secure. Mom, she came out here.
Right there, if I keep from moving, period. So we got nails to the walls.
Yep.
You can bend the wire too, you don't have to cut it if you don't have it. You want to cut it and have it all loose, just get it and stick it in there like that.
many times you fold that up? 3?
3 times.
So essentially you got 3 wires in there, guys.
Yep.
There's just, like I said, there's so many different ways you can do this. But either way, you want it in there snug.
It's so tight right now, it can't. It ain't gonna come out regardless. Don't care what you do. See? It's in there.
And she's good. So again, that's just a cheap hack. You guys can go spend a bunch of money on them magnet bolts if you want, but I'm not saying it's necessary. 16 pennies and some copper wire you got laying around your garage will work just as good. So, all right, so we got everything anchored down. So now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna beef up the walls. Anywhere there's a doorway, and even windows sometimes, but especially doorways, you want to double up the boards. You want it extra strong. So we're going to go ahead and put a board on each side, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get the top squared away, and then we should be able to be ready to put the doors in. All right, so Daddy's gonna look, see if you can find some longer 2x4s. But anytime you're doing a door, you always wanna double up on top, the thickness, make it stronger. So we're gonna go ahead and put one there now, and then we'll frame in the others whenever we bring the doors up. Now we may actually have to bring that frame out a little bit because I'm not sure exactly how wide these doors are, so. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna nail 2 2x4s to each side because we only need a 6 foot gap, well about 6.5, a little extra room to play for these doors. So by putting 2 2x4s on the ends, it's not only gonna beef it up extra, but it's also gonna put where we need to go. So you can see we did all these at the same time. It saves time. And Dad, you put a 2x4 underneath there so I can just take the saw and cut it right off, so.
This also tells you how big its foot is. Little joke there.
Yep. So you kind of see, it's not like a very big gap whatsoever, but there is somewhat of a gap where the wood's bowed. I mean, granted, he's gonna get it in some by screwing these other ones in. But that's why you want to have some extra play, and we can always put shims in later on, which is what normal people do, you know. So. Do it like that. Who needs to take measure? All right, so. Got a few boards cut. Dad, he's going through there. He's drilling on the tops and the bottoms. And after that, we'll be ready for the doors. All right, so the wall is up, it's done. And now we're ready to put the doors on. We probably won't put no drywall or any kind of sheeting or anything to cover the walls up until after we get the electric. Because those who know electric, you got to drill holes in the middle of them, that way you can run your wire across. So, or we can come down, however. All right, so we're putting one door in now. Got a couple screws holding it. Yeah, I know it's got a couple broken pieces, but windows can be fixed and if we get it all cleaned up and everything. Daddy's trying to find some screws that'll fit it. So I don't know if we actually have them or not, but it only had 2 sets of new hinges, and both sets, the full ones are on the bottom, and on the top it had a half a hinge. Here, I'll show you this one. So that's how it was on the other one too. It had a half a hinge. It's missing the pin in the other part, but the bottom one is still all there. So that's what we're dealing with right now. We got two different hinges going on. And again, we got to find some screws that'll fit this. And this is like a barn door hinge here.
I think it works. What do you think, George?
Yep, one more.
Made a difference.
And there they are. French doors are up. Wall's done. Now, I'm thinking he's going to put drywall on this and then put some of that vinyl stuff like they put in kitchens at restaurants. Because this here is going to be his wood shop area, this whole enclosed area. So, we hope you enjoyed watching Chamberlain Family Farms. You can contact us at chamberlainff@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Chamberlain Family Farms. We hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.